Hey everyone, I finished watching the next episode of Street Sharks. Dang, what was the title? Oh yeah, Shark of Steel. And this is one of the few titles that actually makes sense and has some bearing on the context of the episode. Paradigm creates this Robo-Shark, which later is called Mecho Shark in another episode. I don't know why they don't just keep a... Oh wait, no, it's Sharkbot. One of the characters calls it Robo-Shark at some point, I think. Anyway, oh yeah, last episode, the Street Sharks, they captured Reptile, they handed him over to the police, so let's see, they're watching TV, the news comes on, and there's a report saying that they plan to hand Reptile over to Paradigm to be rehabilitated, and the Sharks are like, oh well, crap, that was a lot of work for nothing. But then it turns out Paradigm doesn't want to just sit back and let them give him back. He wants to break Reptile out. If he breaks Reptile out, instead of having him just be handed over to him, then he won't have to pretend to rehabilitate him, and he can continue to use Reptile for his evil plans. So, that's actually a pretty clever plot for a dumb kid show like Street Sharks. So, yeah, anyway. Oh yeah, he shows the Soviets his newest creation, Sharkbot. Is that... Yep, in my notes, Sharkbot. Oh, and Sharkbot has a really weird ability that's inconsistent throughout this episode. It can, like, the top half of him can create, like, a holographic image of one of the sharks. Ripster. Only Ripster, for some reason. But it's really inconsistent. Sometimes it's, like, just the top part of his head. Sometimes there's a little bit more. Sometimes its arms become, like, shark arms. And then sometimes, like, the whole front of it becomes, like, a big face of a street shark, and it's really creepy. If you look it up on Google Images, the Sharkbot, there's some really freaky images of it with, like, the Ripster face. It's really weird. So anyway, let's see. Oh, later on, the Soviets are in their little helicopter thing, and Slash calls up Guy in the Sky to frame the sharks for a crime. And I can't remember what he says, but, like, Slash has this hiss in his voice, and there's a funny response from Guy in the Sky. Yeah, who is this? That's pretty funny that he actually makes fun of the way Slash talks. Let's see. So anyway, the Sharkbot breaks out Reptile. Oh, and then there's a funny bit, the Sharkbot even, like, says, "Jawsome," in, like, a weird stilted voice. This way, Jawsome. And then, let's see. Oh yeah, the media, they capture footage of the Sharkbot breaking out Reptile, and they're really stupid, and they think, oh, it's the Street Sharks, they're doing evil things again, even though we were on their side for a while, a couple episodes ago. Oh, and also, remember the whole plot with the mayor? Yeah, that didn't really go anywhere. Okay. So then, oh yeah, there's a really weird this whole episode is just ugly looking. The animation is awful. I don't know what happened here. Like, I'm guessing maybe because it had a smaller cast, they gave it to the worst animation studio, and then the episodes with the bigger casts they save for the better studios, maybe. I don't know, but there's a really weird animation error where Jab looks up and his head, like, shrinks. It's so strange. Let's see. What's wrong with my notes here? They're not going up. Okay, now they're fixed. So then anyway, this whole episode is full of weird animation errors, and, oh, the characters go way off model, the colors are inconsistent, movements are really jerky, the lip sync is way off. There's times where the characters' mouths just flap in a pattern. Let's see. The sharks, they're able to reprogram Sharkbot to return to Paradigm's lab and self-destruct. It does. The end. Pretty simple plot. Let's see. The most interesting thing about the plot was Paradigm's whole scheme to break out Reptile so that he could continue to use Reptile as a minion instead of having him handed over and have to pretend to rehabilitate him. And then if he does use Reptile in the future, then he'll be blamed, like, that he didn't rehabilitate him properly or something, or that he's still evil, or whatever. So, anyway, it's a perfectly fine episode for Street Sharks, although the animation is really, really distracting here. Oh, and there's another interesting thing. This is one of the few episodes where Slopster actually gets some original lines. I don't really know why. He's not a big character or anything. Oh, and they still recycle the stinkin' shark line. So that's funny. Anyway, not much to say about this one, so that's it. See ya.